Okay, that part is good. Now for the music. Music. This is gonna be a Scott Joplin thing. Sounds aren't coming on. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see. Let's just use another. Oh no. Oh no, why can't I hear anything? Oh no, this is bad. That's gonna. This job works. Oh no. Screw it. Anyways, hello, welcome back to another thing, I guess. And here's my friend. He just disappeared. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. He's been a long time friend of mine, and finally I have him on my stream. So I'm very happy about that. Hi, 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 hi. Blah 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 blah. Hi Flash. Can you hear me? Huh. Hello?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, okay.
Hold up.
Excuse our
Yes.
scuff.
Hello.
Hi, can you introduce yourself a
I'm
bit?
just gonna close. Hi, I'm Flash Shapeshifter. I've been a YouTuber for only about 13 years. Just doing small Sonic Sprite stuff. And I'm also been into Fate for, I want to say, about 7 years now. And I my friend here told me was and I thought it was you guys.
Oh crap! It's cutting out. It's actually cutting out. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Oh no! Oh no! It's scuff again.
Time.
No 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 no! Why is it doing this way? I can't escape the scuff. I can't escape the scuff.
This should work. Oh wait. Screw it. I'm doing it anyway.
Eh? Let's see. Or option. No, that isn't helping. Okay, can you try again?
Hi, I'm Flash the Shapeshifter. I've been a YouTuber doing Sonic spriting for about, I'll say, 13 years. And while I'm trying to get back into it, I also got into the Fate series. And my friend here started doing this a while ago, and I thought it was fun. So here we are. Hope you guys have fun.
Yeah. We have known each other for like how long now? Maybe as long as you've
Okay, so
hmm,
I want to say 2017 or 2018.
yeah.
One of the two.
Quite a while ago now that I'm thinking of it. 8 years ago.
Time sure
Almost.
still feels,
Yeah.
yeah. Still feels like it just happened.
I
Actually.
know, right? Good
Um,
times, good times. And now we're going to have
Skype was still
even.
around.
Oh, right. I almost forgot what Skype was. Never used it though.
Good times. Okay,
Yeah.
so take it away.
Yep. Today we're going to rank the servants, Lancer class servants from SEO to see if they can say the F word or not. Do you know the one? I'm guessing you do.
Yes. Yes. The F word.
Yes. So the first one we have here is oh my goodness. I forgot to share the screen. Give me a moment. There we go. Share screen. Can you see it?
I was watching your stream. It's like, but yeah, I'm back in Discord. I can see it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the first one we have is Cool. Our boy. The boy. Do you think he can say it?
The boy.
Yeah, the Chad.
So this is so I'm also thinking, would they try and say it? Whether they can say it or not. So the first things first is like, can he say it? I think, if memory is correct, like with how all the Celtic servants are, I don't want to. I'm assuming that he is bisexual in some shape or form. I'm having a hard time remembering, but I don't really know if he. I guess he could say it. I don't know if he will, because let's not kid ourselves. He's far from a gentleman.
Yeah.
And like, there is literally a line where Shiro has to explain to him what the concept of consent is.
Oh my goodness.
Times is just because times are just so different.
Yeah. Maybe we should move. Yeah. Maybe we should move him to unfortunately yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
I feel kind of bad because I really like him, but
yeah, like I love him too, but he has he just if you're not if you're not babysitting him, he'll just get into trouble.
Yeah.
I guess that also covers prototype coup. I'm sorry for skipping ahead, but
it's all right.
I've seen they're basically the same. He's just younger.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess we'll put him there too.
So the next one is another troublemaker. Liz herself. Elizabeth Bathory. I mean,
So,
she's the basis for Carmilla, and Carmilla is a gay icon. But I don't know about her.
yeah. I think I've seen art. I don't remember if it's official of the whole bathing in young woman's blood thing. I
Mm-hmm.
also don't know if it's an extra CCC or not. I also know that Liz is well, even confirmed by her voice
Oh,
actress.
ooh,
Liz is a straight up villain in CCC. A lot
yeah,
of them are, which is why like Grander is her redemption. So it's like when I thought we were doing this with Archers, I was thinking like Archer and sorry, Emiya
yeah,
Fate Stand is very different from how he acts in Grand Order. So I
yeah,
don't know. So I'm gonna just assume it's Grand Order version of Liz. But even then, still a troublemaker. So I think I'm fair leaving her in limbo for now.
yeah. Now, Benkei.
I don't
Benkei.
actually know enough about him.
All I know about him is from the um from Babylonia. I I feel very
Yeah,
guilty, but I kind of skipped his interlude.
I haven't done it. I don't think I've leveled him because he's one of. Okay, so I I love so many servants to pieces, but Grand Order has this thing where if a servant gives me so much of a hard time, I just don't want to use them out of spite. And for a while, he was so frustrating to fight. It's like when you're fighting a Marie.
Oh
He
yeah.
back in the day, like we didn't have Pierce invincibility and all that stuff. So Marie could stun lock you for a whole turn. You barely get to hit her with the extra attack, and then she charms you.
Yeah.
It, it,
It was
it's like a meme
horrible.
where yeah, I remember the meme. Oh my, I forgot about the meme. He's like,
Oh my
he's
goodness.
like, stop saying Kira, stop spamming your invincibility, Kira, Kira. But
Oh.
like, oh, so for him, I'm also gonna put in limbo because I just don't know.
Yeah.
Oof.
Ooh, now Sparta. Wait,
Okay.
no, not Spartacus. Leonidas. Leonidas.
Yes. Rome is the Rome servants are about as chaotic as the Celtic servants, actually.
Yeah.
So, but he
Hmm.
seems nicer
Yeah.
than most, and propaganda is a big thing on why some of them look the way they do.
Mhm.
Nero and Caesar. I want to give him a pass
Yeah. I'd
because
give
like
him the but give him the pass too. He's cool, and
that's it.
and he gave us training. Spart
Yeah,
uh,
I feel like we should add another
Leonidas.
tier for. Yeah, he's such a
Yeah.
good guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Another
so
tier.
hear me out before we move on.
Okay. Okay.
Should we add another tier for like they can say it but they won't,
Ooh, yeah. That's
or is that too much?
yeah. I'll.
Okay, because I
Uh, let's see. Add a row. And but well, there we go. Just gonna change the color. There we go.
okay, so I think he matches there better than just gets the pass
Mm-hmm.
a little bit.
Yeah.
We don't, unfortunately, we don't know enough about Binky, so we're just gonna leave him there in limbo.
Yeah. Sorry, Ben K.
Okay, so okay,
Hmm.
who's next?
Romulus. Roma. Him.
Rome. Rome.
Rome.
Okay. Okay, so you know the praise the sun meme?
Yeah.
Every time I picture it in my head, I imagine his voice. And at one point, it got so bad when I first when he does his noble phantasm, I keep thinking he's gonna say praise the sun. I was like, wait, why didn't he say it? Did he get any voice line? Oh, right.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so I I think it's pretty infamous amongst the community how the Rome singularity isn't that good. I think it's a
Yeah.
little overblown these days.
Yeah.
On
I'd
that note,
say it's
because
uh, I'd say it's kind of more boring than plain bad.
yeah, but and to prove that, like I like it, but like I didn't pay too much attention to him. But I do
Mm-hmm.
understand like why so much of the Rome servants respect him for what he does.
Yeah.
I don't know if he enough about him that he gets to give him a pass.
I mean,
It's like near his uncle. Like
yeah, Nero would give
I
him the pass. I mean,
yeah
and she's like the bisexual queen. King, I mean,
yeah. So
emperor. But yeah, I'd
okay,
say
so
he at
I
least gets the pass.
yeah me too.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Next one is Hector.
oh boy.
Oh,
So
I hated
you
his
want to go
battle
first
so
or
much.
me?
You go first.
Yeah. I was about to say it too. 'Cause, like, not only that, and I'm aware that like it's a bit more true with the singularities and the ordeal call we just did,
Mm-hmm.
but there is a lot of context to why some of the servants act the way they do in the story. I held not only was his fight so annoying at the time, I held such a grudge for what he did that I just refused to look at him because I was so
Yeah.
mad. So,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to let it go so badly that I'm trying my best to not say put him in no. I'm just that bitter. I can't stop thinking about it. He's
Yeah.
also a Greek servant. But
Yeah. Which kind of balances it out. Wait, maybe
yeah,
unfortunately, yes?
I'm still bitter. I want to say no. It's not good. He hurt my boy. He hurt my son. He hurt my son, Jimmy. In like comics where people are like, what does that matter to you any? You remember the Minotaur that you killed in cold blood? What does it matter to you anyway? Everything.
Yeah. Uh, my boy, the fluffy
He killed my son.
boy.
I got a coin. Should we flip for it?
Yeah, yeah, do that.
Okay.
So
My-
if we go
Okay.
heads,
So
then it's unfortunately yes, and tails is no. How about that?
okay. Okay. That sounds fine to me. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Darn it. It's heads.
Down you
Heads.
go.
Unfortunately, yes. Very fitting. Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna resize the thing a bit. Just gonna. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. There we go.
And by
Okay,
me.
okay.
My queen.
Sensei.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love this woman. Okay, so
yeah.
the whole friendship of the thighs thing. It's like we all know about it. It's the whole thing, but it's also the whole thing on like not everyone survives her training. But again, she like Q, she's Celtic,
Yeah.
and I feel like a lot of them were bisexual in some shape or form. Even Maeve, and not even most people know that. But
Yeah.
I also don't. I think she does get a pass because like it's Scott Hawk. But I
Yeah.
also don't know if she'll say it because Skaha falls into this unfortunate thing with a lot of the early year one servants where she, if you just look at her original voice line, she doesn't show too much of her actual personality.
Yeah.
But that's because most of how she normally acts is in her, I forgot what that quest is called. Her trial quest and Summer. And they did fix that because she got new lines.
I may or may not
I
have.
want to say yes.
I think so too,
I'm
actually.
leaning I'm leaning towards yes.
Yeah, she can say it. She can step on
Like,
me
yeah,
if she wanted to. I mean, what?
You changed. You changed so much. Like I can't. Like, and I used to mention like right because yeah, I just think she goes yes because like I was gonna say can but won't, but I thought about like actually she's can be very strict and very mean when she wants to. So I think she'll just. So I'm just leaning. Yeah, just put her in yes.
Yeah.
She okay, so
The next one is
like
Dear
Zero
Mood.
Lancer.
Yeah, Zero
The
Lancer.
Zero Lancer. Okay.
I feel kind of bad for him, but also I just have this weird, like, I weirdly hate him, and I don't know why.
I'm petty because it's just because he's the Lancer. I knew 2 Lancers getting into Fate.
And he's one of them.
And this guy. And this guy. And when I realized, hold on, Stand-Up Lancer is kind of awesome. I just started treating him so badly because, like, I mean, he's cool, I guess, but he's not the Lancer from Fate's Stay Night, though.
And he's also kind of a
like
baby.
Yeah. So his mole only works on women.
Yeah, that's like you get docked a point just for that. Also, I kind of joke that because I'm asexual, the mole has like the opposite effect on me, which is I'm just I forgot the word.
And immune.
Yeah, I'm just repulsed by him as an instinct.
No, I'm almost willing to just put him in no, but as much as I'm bitter towards him for not being my boy, I also almost feel like that's a little mean.
Yeah,
like,
I feel really bad for him.
He's so much nicer than Hector, and we put Hector in unfortunately yes, but
yeah.
I want to say no. And we could be wrong in this, but I'm leaning towards no.
Yeah. Wait. I mean, with that kind of face and that kind of hair, and that kind of loyalty to a complete douchebag of a man. Maybe he later, yeah, maybe he is gay. To be that loyal to,
or at least bisexual.
Yeah.
Or maybe at least bisexual.
Yeah, he gives off.
Like we can't.
Yeah, he gives off bi vibes to me.
Yeah.
I mean, he dual wields like Musashi does, and we all know she's bi.
Yeah, some people won't admit it, but she is.
Yeah.
And now this is like one of now you brought that up, like that's one of the things where it gets a little weird because some people design characters without any of that in mind. It's just a very weird accident.
Yeah.
There's a certain manga that's making the rounds right now with a rejection scene, and I don't.
Oh yeah.
Because we're gonna be here all day, just tearing that to shreds. But like that's one of them where people go. So like, there is a genuine point for this rejection happening, but that is purely accidental because I guarantee you the writer did not think that through. So it could be the same for him. Like when Geen got them to design him, he made him look this way just because like maybe he just wanted him to be a very handsome man to match the whole mole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But sure, let's put him in limbo just to be fair, just to be safe. Let's put him in limbo.
Oh, and this next one.
Okay.
You willing to tell? Are you willing to tell your whole story with her?
So back in Amino, like much like a lot of people in the Fate series, every time we ran into those test things, we used we just went all in for a bit. And I got when I did one for like a servant that would be your wife, I landed on Arturia Lancer altar. And I started this whole meme with the community on Amino calling her my Lancey Boo Boo Bear.
No. It was longer than that. I specifically remember it was so long that I struggled to remember it. I remember
Okay.
it was.
Amino's so buggy I can't hunt. I wish I could pull it up, but Amino's so buggy the search feature hasn't worked in like 4 years.
It has a
Maybe
search
longer.
feature.
So, yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
It's still in, no, and like the website's still in beta.
Oh my
So
goodness.
it's been it's been in beta since 2019. No, 2018.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so Lancey Honey Bunny Boo Boo Bear, much like Skyhawk, is a queen, and while her main relationship is, well, I put this. Saber's main relationship is with Shiro, but she is bisexual in some shape or form. There's a lot of miscommunication going around, much like Fate, because we didn't have an official localization for a while. But I believe like their stance on her and Wayne. How do you say the queen's name?
Guinevere?
Gwendolyn?
Oh,
Yeah, Guinevere.
yeah.
She said, I believe when she was asked about it, she said she did love her, but not the way that she needed to. And that can be misinterpreted in a lot of ways.
But also just tragic.
And she was generally happy when she found out that what happened with Lancelot. Like, she wasn't hurt. She was happy that she found someone she loved, which made it more heartbreaking when she had to, when she was ordered to be executed. And when Lancelot got away, and like found her and got away, he was so relieved that and that was just one of the many reasons why she said, Gwen, do not go after them, because like she cares so much about those two. It's tragic, but Lancer Alter is a little complicated because that's all going to come up for normal Lancer. We'll get to her when we get to her. I believe they said that Lancer Alter was essentially this close of being the Lion King.
Oh my goodness.
And Lion King, oh boy.
We'll get to her when we get to yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but Lancer also doesn't view herself as King Arthur, but I do feel like a lot of those emotions are still in play. So
oh wait. Remember the Journey to the West event.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
she I mean it was the canonicity is kind of wonky, but like she did marry.
Yeah, because it technically, it technically wasn't them, but she did marry Nightingale. And they did that with the intention that they had to be similar. It's a bit more. It has a lot more base than the murder mystery event, because I think the thing people got confused there is that wasn't actually them.
Yeah.
His brain made them look like people he knew because their personalities were so similar. But but for Journey to the West, that does have some base. So I think she goes in yes.
Yeah. It was one of her more functional relationships too, and the only one where she actually cares for Mordred. So that's a plus.
Yeah, that's a whole thing. That's a whole discussion about like canon, like the fan stuff gets so popular, people kind of forget like what they're actually like. But like, like that's the most. Yeah, and Mordred still runs away. I think it really speaks grounds to how scary Nightingale is as a lover.
That the King of the Storm.
King of Storm. is like too scared to speak up to her, and Mordred's thing is she wants love. She has it, and she's so smothered by Nightingale, she runs away anyway. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, I get why people don't like Journey of the West, but like that is so
Yeah,
fun.
it's so grindy, but it's so fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite logo loading screen theme songs too.
Ooh.
Oh
Yeah.
no, Karna's here. Okay.
Oh boy.
I don't know how to go. I don't know. I don't know where to go with this because I don't know if Karna can be attracted. We're talking about like, well, first things first, sexuality. I don't know if Karna can be attracted to anyone personally.
I mean, if that's the case, then he's technically asexual, and then technically it's a yes. But he also wouldn't say it. I can't imagine him saying it.
Yeah, I think it's just. Yeah, and even then, I'm just purely based off speculation. So, because you could say the same for Siegfried. We
Yeah.
do know Siegfried does have a wife.
Yeah. And they
And
love each other too.
yeah, I still. Sorry to go off track. I still love the little idea that people hold on to with like. So Fran is technically Sig's stepmom because how he
Oh
saved
yeah,
his
yeah,
life.
yeah. I remember.
So,
Yeah.
so
Gave
then
him
when
new life.
Siegfried's wife shows, yeah. So when Siegfried's actual wife shows up, I was like, oh my gosh, this family is amazing.
Geez, Ike, how come you get to have two moms and dad?
And then you take it on the fact that, like, Attila the Hun is
Oh
also
yeah.
her wife.
Yeah.
So he has three moms.
Wait, but would Attila technically be more of his dad since his mom married
Oh yeah.
her?
All right.
Hmm.
I can't wait. Oh, we should do a family tree stream one day.
Oh yes, please. That would be so funny.
That
um,
was gonna be so fun. Okay, but yeah, Karna, I'm gonna put in can but won't. We don't have enough
yeah,
information, but it feels more likely than just putting him in limbo.
yeah. Oh, and now this
Oh boy.
guy, Fionn. I want you to put
Ooh.
him in no,
Okay.
just because.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
But I think it was no, yes, both him and Adjourna had a moment where they turned into a woman.
Wait, what?
I don't. I, Hunter talked about it. Theon turned
Hmm.
into a woman in his legend once. I don't remember how that went. Adjourna also did, and was to seduce a giant. That's something we can talk about when we get to archers. I'm getting my information mixed up, and I don't have time to wake Hunter up and ask.
Yeah.
I don't. But like you, like, and yes, he gets better. But I'm really spiteful.
Unfortunately, yes.
We gotta put someone in no eventually. Put him in no. We're being too nice.
Yeah.
We're being too nice. We have to.
Yeah, he's too
Okay,
petty.
Berhilder.
Brynhilder.
Okay, Berhilder. We're gonna have to break some hearts for this one.
Wait,
So
wait. The
yes.
Charter event. The Charter event.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I mean. So here's the thing. The whole point of that event is that much, again, like the Go West, the murder mystery, that's not them. They don't normally act like that. And that's kind of where a lot of this information got mixed up. A lot of people kind of forget that because the most popular thing is that ship. One-sided as it is. So, and, oh, wait. Oh, we're still in there. I just remembered. And and as I'm saying, I remembered, right, we have a list on her beloveds. Should we pull
Oh
that up real
right.
quick?
Oh right. Wait,
There are women there.
yeah. There's even Ushi Wakamaru. So I'd say at least
I can pull up.
yeah. Pull it up.
And Natsu like used. We finally got an explanation on how it works. It's somewhere on Reddit, so I don't have time to look for it. But okay, Gary Hilder beloved. He used an allegory for Marvel characters.
Oh my goodness.
But he's like, I think it was like there's this righteousness that someone has to have to qualify for being one of her beloveds. And he said, so Iron Man from the Marvel series, she wouldn't feel anything with him, but Captain America, she would. And it also answered like an age-old question. Me, Leon, as much as he doesn't want to remember Halloween, even SJ talked about like, so Emiya's on the list. Would Shiro be there too? And that kind of just answers the question. Oh, yeah, then Shiro would be on there because that's the whole like the description they gave. That's kind of just him as a whole. Okay,
Yeah.
where are the beloved? Oh God. Okay. No, I'll just go to the wiki. I don't want to, but okay. Circeus is on there. I'm gonna call her Lost Belt Lancer because I struggle saying the name, but both her forms are there. Okay. The twins are there. They come in pairs, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's her name? The archer from Saber Wars 2.
I completely forgot her name.
It's Jan, but I don't remember her full name. Bradamante's there, Gareth's there, Fairy, Lancelot. Yeah, there's a lot of women. There's a lot more women on here than there used to be. So yeah, she goes up there.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, Lee Shu-wen. I honestly don't remember much of her, other than he could match kind of with Skaha.
I don't know much about his life.
Yeah.
Just his skill. Like zero. Okay, so and again, even then, like all the information comes down to his skill, not his personal life. Like
yeah,
he like Nero nerfed him. In extra, you nerf him, so like he hits you Nero and the others like once, and you gotta do a whole thing to save them so they don't die, and that takes almost an entire week. And he's still so strong, they have to use Inevitable Phantasm, or they can't win.
Oh my goodness. And I also remember.
Nero was scared.
Yeah. And if Nero was scared, I mean, he's a scary dude.
Yeah, but that just, again, I guess put him in limbo because we just don't have enough information about his personal life.
Yeah. I thought about also getting Hunter in on this, but the time zone, yeah. Oh, now we get to the Lion King. Wait, no, the goddess Ronvominiad. Different people. Okay. I keep forgetting that.
I want to include Lion King on here anyway, if we can just grab a sprite of her.
Ooh. Yeah, let's do that later.
Yeah, but let's do that later. We can save that for the end.
Yeah.
She's Arturia.
Yep.
That's like the big misconception. They're like, she's basically what Arturia would look like if she never stopped her aging from picking up Caliburn.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the misconception comes like, oh, she's like a lot more motherly. And when we do see her, they literally act exactly the same. So I'm guessing like just put her wherever you had Arturia, and maybe that's just a case of go back. But I can see her being like, she can say it, but she won't because like Arturia's she's too royal. She's not. Arturia ain't the nicest person in the world, but she would. I don't think she would do something that would actually offend someone.
Yeah. I mean, she would probably see it as a vulgar language, like vulgar word, and yeah. Oh no.
No. Come on. Okay.
Sorry.
7.
I'm gonna.
Okay. I think she just goes at the top. Because like any man or woman she views as her wife, and I'm not gonna. Let's be honest. She does not pull punches.
Yeah.
She does not care.
She does not
Does
pull
not
her
care at all.
kicks later.
She does not care at all. This girl is a menace.
Yeah.
So funny.
I still re-
Oh,
I still love the crotch kicking meme so much. It's so immature, but I love it.
the fact that I love how many people like just how dumbfounded people are when they feel like no, like that is a legit thing she tells Hanko she will do. like like fall in love with anyone else or like have a harem, like she'll do that. Like no, and that and it includes the other tails too because they don't like each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Oh
I
my
needed that
goodness.
laugh. Okay.
Sorry about that. That was so sudden. I could. Anyways,
Oh,
now it's Kyohime.
Kyohime is complicated.
Yeah.
But the only time we see her not as a yandere is Epic 3. And when she just talks about how cool Musashi is, because like that's her as an actual child before any of all that stuff nonsense happened with her beloved.
Anchin Sama.
Yeah, and the problem with Anjin Sama and Kyohime is that she generally like, and I was doing a lot of research trying to figure out like how it worked because I was trying to like when they say master, are they just referring to Ritsukia or they mean in general? And I just come to the conclusion, so they mean in general because recently the Lost Belt 6.5, I think, yeah, 6.5 happened, and Ritsukia had to trick her into thinking that he was her, even though he wasn't a master, and that tells me, okay, so literally anyone who summons her, she sees as Anjin Sama.
And it doesn't.
And that's where it gets a little tricky.
And it doesn't change even if you change your gender. Right.
Yeah, so like gender doesn't matter. She'll see them as her beloved, but and that's a little problem. Like, we're asking, like, is that actually like, is it because she's a yandere berserker, or is it because she generally feels that way? There's a whole lot of things that go into with this, and it's a little complicated. I can't tell. Like, I thought when we were getting Lancer Kyohime, we were going to see a version of her that's sane. I was young, and I can't tell which one's worse. Especially because she can change her appearance.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
she has a shape-shifting skill. What are you feeling?
I don't know actually. I mean,
I
somewhere.
guess we put her in limbo.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's Kyohime. It doesn't feel right putting her in limbo.
I want to put her in unfortunately yes.
Okay, sure. Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
I haven't fought.
Yeah.
I'm such a coward. I haven't fought Extra Vlad, so I don't actually know if he's any different from the one in Fate of Africa.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about him.
Yes, I haven't even used him. I have like 3 copies. And I have not merged them. Oh. Okay. So let's put him there.
Yeah.
He's a child.
Yeah. So no.
So.
But
no.
what?
Yeah,
but would she anyways?
How much of a brat is John Lily?
Actually, I don't think that she's that much of a brat. So maybe just a soft no.
Yeah. Indiku does not have a gender.
Yeah. I'm just gonna put them here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have the right to.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Medusa.
Anna.
I mean, that's
She's
a child, but also Medusa.
that's also yeah, it's Medusa, and that's Medusa when she's a goddess. And from what I wait, did she? This is before her. She lost her divinity. Yeah,
Before.
Medusa loses her divinity. Yeah, Medusa loses divinity. Her sisters don't. That's why they look the way they do.
Mm-hmm.
So and they're goddesses. So I don't know how long that was. So I was just gonna go into the whole science thing, and I just want to put her in now so I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Remember
Oh,
what I said?
Sensei! I love her so much. She at
Okay,
least gets the pass.
we all. Yeah, she gets a pass. You
Yeah.
can't stop her.
Yeah.
Taiga gets a pass.
Yeah.
Raiko. Oh.
I really don't like her for some reason. Her and
I
Kyohime.
like normal right. I like normal Raiko. Summer I do find a little annoying because it's the hypocrisy
Yeah.
and get old really fast. It's like how some people don't like Summer Mordred because she acts more like a brat. Or
I just don't
they think,
like Mordred because like she just doesn't feel like Mordred. She just feels like a fan, an
Yeah.
OOC fan fiction of Mordred, basically.
yeah, and I was trying to like ease myself into the conversation with Liam, but eventually we just dropped it because it looked like to me like, yeah, we're just not going to see eye to eye on this, and nothing like aggressive happened. We were just talking about like why some people like don't like the summer versions of characters, and that's also just goes into the the nature of that like of the summer magic.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's real still.
Yeah. Summer servants are weird
okay,
in general.
Yeah. Freaking Martha, man. Okay, so
And Okitaja
Raiko
is
in general.
Soji.
Okay, so I'm just going to pretend that this is normal Raiko for a second and think about how that works. Okay, Raiko was abused in her youth. Her Saber version is aggressively trained Saber. Her Berserker version wants to be a mother to everyone because her father wouldn't let her be one. It's so complicated. Lancer. I feel like can but won't because she's a lot more ladylike than normal Raiko.
Yeah, she's all about that decency and stuff. So she wouldn't curse. Period.
Yeah. Now,
Parvati.
I've been saying that all wrong for years. I feel terrible.
Oh, you've been saying a lot of them wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suck.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
Okay. It is kind of funny how many goddesses of love we have in the game.
Yeah.
Even if most of them don't even come from Valentine's Day.
I know, right?
Okay, so I feel like this is another Gambit love thing because, it's
Yeah.
It's Privity. Hey, did it again. I'm thinking of another game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, provider.
No worries.
Okay, so she is a goddess of love, and love comes in different shapes and sizes. But it's her, and how much nicer she is than someone like Karma. And she's also has some of Sakura's personality in her. Sakura even comes out sometimes in one of her expressions. So I'm thinking she won't say it. She can, but she won't. So
yeah,
next to Raiko.
I feel good about that. And now Hosoin Ishun. I remember him from Shimosa. He's cool, but I don't.
He's cool, but I don't know a lot about him. Did you see that? Did you see that learning Risuke doesn't understand bit where he and the old man Saber are singing? Like a musical?
Oh my goodness, I need to see that. I need to see that. Please, please, please. Can you send me the link? Later.
I'll go to the Grand Order you. Yeah, I'll look for it. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's funny. Like I just don't know. He's like Lee. I don't Lee. God damn it. What's wrong with me? He's like the extra Lancer in a
Li
sense. I don't
Shuwen.
know his like I don't know enough about his personal life, just
Yeah.
like his personality.
But also,
So
but
I'm going.
also, he's a very cool guy, and he seems to
Yeah,
be very chill. So
yeah,
I want to give him the pass just because
yeah.
of
I'll
that.
give him the pass.
Yeah. Ooh, now Nessa. I mean, just by being Nessa, this Nessa alone, they get a yes. But would they say
Yeah, I
it?
just rolled her. I believe hmm, she's a lot. She's one of those servants that are a lot more machine-like, even with how casual Grand Order makes a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious how she'll act if she ever gets put in the actual Grail War, or their more aggressive side comes out. But she was a ball of flesh that turned into a person. I think that was her.
Yeah, I think that was
I
her.
feel okay. So I feel like she can say it. I don't want no. The reason I don't want to say can't but won't is because like I feel like if you just tell her to, she'll do it.
Yeah.
Oh, she
Uh,
goes there. Oh
yeah.
boy, I just saw
Wait,
who's
which one?
next.
Which one?
I just. Oh yes, put her in yes. I
Oh,
was
okay.
laughing because I just saw who's next.
Yeah. Everyone's favorite goddess.
Uh.
Oh my goodness.
So like I. So like I don't love Arish, but I appreciate her a lot, and for like what her release meant.
Yeah.
I do think some of her fans are pretty annoying.
Yeah, I
Not
know,
gonna
right?
lie.
Oh my
From
goodness. I've been
like
so I've been
the summer thing is the summer thing is so bad. But the first time I noticed how aggressive they were was when Babylon's anime was coming out,
Oh
and
yeah.
there's this thing called a new Type Moon vote list. We talked about it back when it was coming out. We were confused why Kirito was so high, and on Reddit, the Arish fans were so. I'm trying not to swear. They were so angry because Ishtar was on the made it on the list and she didn't. And like, guys, we're like 3 episodes in. She's not even here yet. Calm down.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like I want to put her. I want to put her in yes or can but
Hmm.
won't. But I want to put her in no out of spite.
Yeah.
They're
But
so
also,
annoying.
would we would that compromise our safety if we put her there?
Uh, that too.
Also,
Let's
she's
put her in
part
limbo.
Rin.
Let's be it safe.
Yeah.
Right, she's extra Ren, and extra Ren is the worst one. She's the she has to be in limbo. Okay,
Yeah.
so Valkyrie, I'm sorry to say this, I do think the Valkyrie should have been split
Yeah. I
because
know. I used a pre-made list. This was supposed to be like
I missed
power
it.
level stuff, so it doesn't
We can
have.
we can Photoshop one in.
A...
We don't have to do it officially. We can just Photoshop one in. Okay, but
yeah.
her in particular. Okay, yeah, she won't say it.
Yeah.
Like
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 can but won't but
the
or.
problem with can but won't. I'm willing to.
Hmm.
Okay, so here's the thing. So I'm doing a fan. So I'm doing a fanfic where because I got inspired by one where I got inspired by the only Valkyrie fanfiction on this planet
Oh my
called
goodness.
Valkyrie Flavor. Yeah, and it was going to be it was going to be one of those episodic ones where like a master gets a different servant each chapter, but it was going to be like reverse. The Valkyrie go to different servants each chapter, and it started with Shiro. But the dynamic was just so good, the author changed the entire premise. It just went to like Shiro spending time with the Valkyries, and it's just been like, well, it's been on hiatus for a bit. It's been like getting bigger and more popular as the year goes on, because like people like the Valkyrie. And one of the like the reason why I say this is a little complicated is the Valkyrie have sworn off any type of love because they're not supposed to fall in love. And like that's why they hate Sigurd so much. But then they fall for Ritsukia. And some of those things with those little things you get with Ritsukia on these lists is Ritsukia is supposed to represent the player.
Yeah.
And we don't have a canon definition on are they a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
So
Unless we
again, it's one of the things like
unless we count the March thing. Remember when I posted the preparation for the first video? And
oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And it's also one of those things where I was saying like when we photoshopped the other two in, I feel like the pink-haired one would actually say it because she's so much more out there and wild than the other two.
Yeah.
But she's too nice. I don't think she'll say it. It's because
she is too much of a like too much of a goody two shoes kind of deal. The blonde one too, I think.
Baraki. Little idiot. Oh.
What happened?
We just talked about the whole summer thing.
Yeah?
Okay, so we just talked about the summer thing, but I know, especially because we just got like the Lost Belt 6.5, that Ibaraki can be a gremlin, but when she's put in these serious situations, she does lock in and can be a serious threat. That's how we met her, in fact. Like, she was taking on the entirety of the server.
Oh yeah,
like, days and
the
days
first raid.
When she locks in, she locks in. So she's also an idiot, so I don't know if she'll even know what the word means, or if she even know it's an insult. But she might say it if she'll.
Yeah.
So I do see her saying it.
Yeah, definitely. Wait, no, maybe this. Wait, but she has the morph skill, so she can.
Right.
Huh.
I want to fill up that slot though, so I want to put it in there anyway.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just to show people that like Ibaraki, like, because I want people to know, like, okay, like I love laughing at Ibaraki. I just did, but like if Ibaraki gets serious, I don't think you have a way to stop too much way to stop her, because not only is she crazy strong, she can get away. She's still alive. She doesn't die. In her legend, she just got away. Like, she's in Babylon.
Oh yeah, I remember Babylon. She just
talk about that. Like Hunter, I saw Gilgamesh talk about it. Hunter told us about it, and I'm just like doing some quests to like get some to farm. And like, hey guys, thing just opened up. Like, oh, that's weird. I go over there, and I see like, what the heck are you doing here? Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay. She's too funny.
Oh no. Okay. So, was she married? Or am I thinking of someone else?
Oh, this one?
I feel like I looked at a video about. Yeah. I feel like I looked at something about her history. I'm trying so hard not to only use Lost Belt 3 as a base on her, because we didn't talk about it. I don't hate Lost Belt 3. It's just my least favorite out of a lot of them, because Gein's a great writer, but like everyone's just so antagonistic there. I just didn't feel bad when we blew it up.
Yeah. And honestly,
I'm so bad. So bad.
It's next to Lost Belt 2 and India, and both of them are like just peak, in my opinion.
Oh my god. Like it blows my mind how much people were trying to convince me Lost Belt 4 was bad, just because Roma's wife wasn't there. Like, and I hear you, but like even when you play the story, it makes sense why she's not there.
Yeah.
Then it's like this, like, bro, this is so sad. Why are y'all
Yeah.
telling me this is bad?
Yeah, it's very
Like, her in
forced.
particular, like, yeah, like, but as for her, I don't know a lot about her personally.
Yeah, me neither.
I guess we put her in limbo.
Yeah. And now, Bradamante.
I'm gonna just say put her in no, just for like.
Yeah, her whole thing.
Okay, so here's the thing. Her whole thing is that, well, I don't have any evidence that she could be bisexual, that she couldn't be bisexual. I also don't have any evidence that she can't be, because, okay, so here's the thing. She is, not only is she married, like, I believe, her husband, like, to prove his love for her, she swore into Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she is Catholic too. And like he's the only one she's been with. And even when you don't take that into consideration, Bradamante is just so nice. She would never say it.
Yeah. Wait. She's friend with Astolfo also. And what Astolfo... Would he give her the pass?
That I forgot about that here because we haven't touched it in so long.
Yeah.
Astolfo would give her the pass, but I don't think she would want.
Yeah.
Noting that, according to Charlemagne, Astolfo is the sane one, which is so scary.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Especially because Saber Astolfo is this guy like, yeah, he got his sanity back from the moon. He just hasn't had it in so long. He figured, what's the point in thinking? He'd be doing so fine without it. Oh. But yeah, like, I can't decide between no or give her a pass, but I want to give her a pass.
Yeah.
Let's give her a pass. She deserves it. Like,
yeah.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
She's a god.
Yeah, God of War.
Yeah. Let's put her up because I don't think I appreciate that she's the one Gouda character that has no idea what's going on. Like,
yeah.
Like everything about her, you would think she would get dragged into the weirdness, but no, she's more confused than Ritsukia is.
Yeah.
Something. A reminder, Mash was so dumbfounded by the insanity that when Nobu and Okata just come back at the end, he just tells them to leave. Yeah, let's put her at the top with Tomo and Ibuku because it's God of War. Like you can't stop her from saying it. What she?
Yeah. Also, she's just too cool. She's gender goals, I'd say.
Yeah. And there's another version of her coming out, and like the one thing I know, the only thing I know about is she is the only other character in this game besides Emiya that has a version of her Noble Phantasm where they speak completely in English. Like, what? I listened to it. Oh.
That doesn't make sense, but it's so cool.
I didn't know BA could do that, but it's sick. Okay. Gareth. Let's just put her in no. I don't think Gareth will say it.
Yeah.
Mordred would probably try and give her a pass, but I don't think she'll do it. but she'll just tell her, take this away from me.
Wait. Do you remember her debut when she didn't even have a name yet?
Yes, unfortunately, I've done a evil that I cannot take back, and Hunter will never let me live it down.
Wait, what did you do? I need to hear this.
Like, we made stickers in Amino.
Yeah?
We just like had a whole bit where like we didn't know her name. So Louise didn't know her name. Like everyone could guess it was her, but because we didn't get official confirmation, Hunter and some people like wanted to come up with a nickname for her because like, there's no confirmation it's Gareth though. It's like who else would it be? So we just came up with the name, and either what jumped from the no name tonight, like the event said, or someone came up with. Pardon my French. Someone came up with, and I quote, "bitch night." Hunter actually made stickers of it. I don't remember how, but I got the blame. I took the blame for that somehow. Like, it wasn't even my idea. Hunter, you made the stickers. They're not. That's not fair. I didn't even make these. Oh.
Maybe I should bring that back
Ooh.
in the backup channel.
Yeah.
I am the
So, yeah,
admin,
let's put her
so
in
I
now.
can.
What's it like having all that power?
I haven't used that powerful much. Now, melt.
Okay. I don't know if I want to put her in yes or a unfortunately yes, because because like Liz, she was also pretty evil.
Yeah.
And extra.
She literally has like a skill called sadistic, sadistic something. I remember the sadistic part.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's put her in unfortunately yes, because even in the summer event, she acts pretty sinister.
Yeah.
Like, she turned the audience into water, I think.
Yeah, to fuel
she turned
her.
Into something.
Yep, they turn into water. Oh no, Canis. Easy. One or the two. One or the other.
I want to put unfortunately yes because I actually don't like this character.
Yeah, actually me neither.
But yeah, let's go with unfortunately yes because one, again, we don't like her, and when you look at her lore,
yeah,
you see why unfortunately she gets the pass.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also,
so
just for what she went through, I'd say give her the pass. But also, I don't like Canis as a character.
Yeah, like it's like yes, she's a little similar to Mordred in a few sense, but it's like if she's like how some people that don't like Mordred thinks Mordred acts.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I mean. She's too mean. She has no real accountability for her actions. She's just so annoyingly bitter. It's one reason why I was so happy when like we got the mirror of Hans actually getting Mordred to stop talking because she got outsassed. To Masa outsassing her because she didn't know how to talk back at one point.
Yeah.
Muramasa is so funny.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Like, the personality of Muramasa is like he's so compatible with Shiro. His personality is just Shiro as an old man.
Yeah.
So like that is so funny to me. Like super nice Shiro's gonna act like this when he gets Emiya's age. Okay, so this is him with a bit more of a personality.
Yeah.
So,
and also non-binary.
I guess get a. Oh, that too. So yeah, let's put him back and get a pass.
Wait, no, that's.
Yeah, let's put him back up. Let's move him up. He probably. I don't know. I don't think he'll say it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not usually one to gatekeep these tier list things like my brother does, but I'm actually kind of proud of ourselves.
Yeah.
So far, not too many people are in the top spot yet.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting there though. I know it. Okay, so
no.
I don't know how old Arish is anymore because some people keep claiming, like, or what's it called? What's this game? In Requiem, she's 12 originally, but according to some people, when she dropped, they aged her up, and she's 16 in NA. But I don't know if that's true or not. Either way, I don't see her saying it.
Yeah. Let's just be safe and
I don't see her
yeah.
saying.
Oh no, senpai. Bye, Sen.
Oh, brother. I'll admit I didn't like this character too much, but that summer event did wonders.
Yeah, she grew on me then. I didn't like her
Jeez.
at first.
Like, I generally think, like, guys, this is like one of the best summer events of all time.
Yeah, I know, right?
And I don't even like horror movies. I'm such a coward.
Yeah, me
But this event
too.
is amazing.
Yeah. Uh,
Mm-mm. Yeah, let's go with can't, but will anyways, because
yeah. She would. She would.
yeah, she would. Unlike Ibadaki, we can't stop her.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, she has a habit of dying.
Even
Okay,
if we don't,
now these two are. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Even if we don't
Even if
do
we don't.
anything, yeah, she's gonna die.
Okay, now this one is complicated because she doesn't
Hmm.
strike me. She strikes me as someone who is probably bisexual in some way.
Yeah, she gives off that
I
vibe.
also, yeah, I mean, she ate Indra,
Yes.
so that's one reason why. Like, I even made a, I, I made a comic. Like, me and this hunter like had an old joke where me and Hunter had this old joke where we just kept referencing Batman movies. Like, you know the problem with steroids, Indra? Please no. I always get the munchies. Please no. And there's this old comic where, like in the dead of midnight, and the night, because like I had to go to work in the morning, but I didn't feel like opening my laptop up. I put this poorly done together Photoshop edit of her again. Hey kids, you like gore? She very much is into certain odds, but like I see, yes, she'll say it, but she's so much stronger than how some dragons normally are. I think I want to put her at the top as
Hmm.
she's in that category. Like, she can say it, and even if she can't, you can't stop her. Like, what do you
Hmm.
do? I don't even know how we did stop her. Thinking of
A lot of
double. I just
loopholes.
messed you.
A
Oh yeah,
lot of
like
loopholes.
and like we brought like so many dragons with us, and we
Yeah.
just couldn't take her down for so long.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we get to one of the
Melusine.
biggest dragons with all the rage.
Oh my goodness. Her.
Okay, okay, okay. So how do we do this?
Hmm.
But now that we're still on dragons, and I'm happy she got something. I did start to feel bad that like Kiyohime was so. Kiyohime was like one of the first dragons in the game, and she's like so much weaker than the others.
Yeah.
It's kind of
She's like
funny.
barely a dragon,
Yeah,
more like a lizard. Almost.
yeah.
Or a snake.
Okay, so I want to put get a pass because I don't. Mm.
Yeah,
She
honestly,
acts the most like a dragon.
yeah.
That's for sure. Like when she want, cause like I think I didn't grow up with like I was a very sheltered child. I didn't grow up with
Mhm.
a fantasy genre like you and some other people did. But from everything I know, dragons are very overprotective of things they care about, their treasure,
Yep.
and
They
she's
hoard
very
them.
much up there. Like apparently her original plan for her Valentine's was she wanted one up Kiyohime as a sense and make her and give herself to you as chocolate, but apparently her skin is she's so strong if a human like tries to like
Bite into her.
stab her with a normal weapon or bite into her, it will break their teeth, so she
Oh my
couldn't do it.
goodness.
So it just gives her the chocolate she normally does.
Aww,
As,
that's cute.
and on her and yeah, that's cute. And on a cute but scary level, her birthday line, I've heard about this for years. He essentially holds Caldia hostage.
Oh my
It's like
goodness.
she wants to yeah, she wants like it's your birthday. We get to spend the whole day together. Wait, you spent the day together, and like, but you made other plans, and then you see the look on her face, and you lie, saying, "Actually, yeah, you're good." Like, oh, we can spend the whole day together. Good, because you made plans with anyone else. I destroy all of Caldia in one fell swoop. Uh, like, it's like she like Vera, like
Fishra.
like the last dragon. Yeah, darn it, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so
Don't worry,
fucking
don't
bad.
worry.
Like Vitra, he has this energy as a dragon to like. You can't really stop her if she puts her mind to something.
Yeah.
Like even in like the ending of Lost Belt 6, like she's dying after like she loses her little brother, and she still sticks around long enough not only for the Lost Belt to die, but to save you, and for like the one person she cares about to like to what they both essentially die at the same time as the thing's coming to an end, and like and that's just so crazy. Like Percival went out and like I'm assuming he took her heart with him, and she's still there. Like, girl,
Yeah.
stay down.
I mean, I think that at least she
But
gets the path.
yeah, very much she'll get a pass.
Yeah.
First, speak of the devil, Percival.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
No, he won't say it.
yeah. He can but won't. Like,
I give him a. Yeah, he can, but he won't.
yeah. Like,
What
he
a journey
cooks and
Percival's had.
he cooks and
Oh,
stuff,
sorry.
but also I know many gay men that would absolutely swoon over him.
Oh
They
yeah,
would,
it's
yeah.
crazy. Like, the journey Percival's had when he first got revealed, like everyone is all over him. It's like, yeah, this could be it. This could be Kai. And they find he's not Kai, and then they switch up and saying, man, he has like one of the worst designs in the whole game. Like, where did this come from? You guys want Kai that badly? And they find out just because of his line to Tristan and Lancelot, they're like, okay, he's all right. And they play the story like, oh my gosh, my precious baby Blank. Nah. Y'all switched up so many times.
Yeah.
You don't get to pretend he's your baby.
Yeah. But I liked him from the start. Just so you know, I
Me
liked
too. He
him
looks
from the
cool.
start. Yeah. Look at him. How can you hate him?
He's a precious baby.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah.
No.
I would say I'd protect him with my life, but he's already doing that for us. I don't think we can stop him either.
Yeah. And if anyone, and let's real, if anyone's going to protect him, it's going to be his big sister.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah. They're so sweet. I love
yeah.
sibling relationships.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, brother. Oh. I got now we're talking like this. I got to rant to you about a show I watched a couple years ago that had
Ooh.
everything I wanted, but then it just kind of dropped the ball. It's called Common Rider Revive. Like there's a whole family about like demons and family relationships. And oh my gosh, it had it all. And they dropped the ball so badly in the second half. I'm like, oh no. Okay, we'll get to that one day. That's a different story. Let's get back to this.
Ryoma. Ryoma and Oreo-san.
They're a package deal, so that's the
Yeah.
problem. I feel like he wouldn't, but she would.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. Like, I feel like she would just because.
Yeah. Wait, but Ryoma would tell her no and she would listen. Because she loves him.
Yeah, like this is them like when they're complete, so she probably listens more.
Yeah.
Chibi, have I told you that these two are my parents, by the way?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Mom and dad are so cool.
Yeah. I say they
Oh,
get
no.
can but won't.
Yeah, they came at one.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just saw what's next.
Oh
my memory.
yeah. Yeah, I don't remember much either.
She has the attitude.
Yeah.
She has the attitude of she will do it anyway.
Yeah. But can she do it?
But I don't know if. Yeah, that's the problem. Let's put her next to Ibaraki.
Yeah. Yeah, the mean girls. Yeah. Oh my god, they're the mean girls. Literally.
Yes. Yes. Put that in. Slash mean girl. We can take it out if we put any guys there.
Wait, no. If we put any guys there, They are honorary girls.
Yeah, agreed.
Now,
Okay.
Don Quixote. I freaking love him,
They
man.
are very similar. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so his whole thing is he's crazy
Mm-hmm.
in a sense, right?
Yeah.
Like he can't like he fought a windmill thinking it was an enemy.
Yeah.
So but she would stop him. She doesn't always stop him. And sometimes she can be wrong. But you could argue that's the effect of Lost Belt 6.5 because again, not all of them always act like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're under influence of the master that summoned them.
Wait, no, but weren't they like from originally from like Atlantis, but they fled somehow.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah.
forgot about that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Hmm.
Also, Atlantis was so long ago.
Yeah. Oh
Let's
my
put him in limbo
goodness.
for now. We can come
Yeah.
back to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Riddle
Now,
Mart.
I love this character, and yes, she is just France. She's just like I think it was like France Bradamante. She's
No, she's British Bradamante. Bradamante.
okay, right. British
Yeah.
Bradamante. Okay, that my bad. She is British Bradamante.
Yeah.
Specifically because she's not the real deal. She's her daughter.
Yep. Hmm.
And which is very in line with Fate and Grand Order as a whole.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should put her right next to Bradamante
Yeah.
and Fairy Lancelot.
Mm.
Like she's so nice that she openly admits that like doesn't see her ever getting along with Mordred. She wants to try anyway because their parents are so cool. And
Yeah.
their parents would get along, so they should at least try. There's a whole discussion for that.
Oh my
But like,
goodness.
I don't think just like, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. I have there's a whole discussion about that idea, borderline stereotype. But what makes it sweet on why I'm putting her there is that he, again, like he's willing to try.
Yeah.
To get like most people won't do that.
Yeah. She gives off ally vibes, basically.
Yeah.
Now this guy.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so he is a very different take on a hero. Yeah, he would not say it. But he gives like I like that he's a very different take on the hero thing. Like I don't think it's on a negative side. He's just I guess he's very similar to what's his name, Siegfried in a way.
Yeah.
Because Siegfried comes off very robotic-ish, and like you don't see servants that are loyal the way he's portrayed. Like he was very dedicated to his master and just his master. And, like what did she want to do? He wants to make her happy. And he only focused on like that to the point where he just a warrior of all things, not getting involved with the fight because master didn't give the okay to fight yet. Like that
Yeah.
so like I'm willing to say get him a pass.
Yeah.
Like, that's just
Yeah. He deserved it. Yeah.
yeah. I can't get mad at him. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
And the Valentine's event too. That was him, right? With
yes, that was him.
yeah, he definitely gets to be there. Now
Okay.
Dobrynia. The Dobrynia.
I love this character.
Yeah.
I'll never get the hate. Like
Yeah.
weird to me.
She's so cool.
That summer event was the hate for that summer event was so weird to me because people were mad that she got in and not because like the event because so many people just hate Pinky's they hate Tomoyo Pinky's event so much, but they want Pinky herself to be there. I'm like, wait, I thought do you guys hate the story because you don't like Pinky? Yeah, then why do you want her to get a summer? Well, I mean, look at her.
Oh
you
my
guys hate
goodness.
her or not, make up your minds.
Yeah.
But her like, no, I'm complete. Like she's cool. I want to say yes.
Yeah, she can. Like
Hmm.
she,
She's a warrior.
yeah, and like she always says like my beloved wife and stuff like that, and I just, you know, yeah.
Yeah, and she's a mom.
Oh
Cool mom
yeah,
at that.
yeah, the cool mom. Yeah, I think. No,
Who is
Goey,
that?
Van Gogh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I almost didn't recognize her too.
yeah.
Hmm.
Ooh, man, is that a summer alt or a Santa alt?
Neither. She's from just a different thing altogether, I think.
Okay. Man, like you said, like I forgot this happened. I don't even remember when.
The fake, the not Minecraft thing.
Right. I don't like I don't like Minecraft, so I just tuned out after I realized that was happening.
Yeah. But also, it's Van
Mm.
Gogh.
Yeah, she's so, and I don't know how much she's improved as in her personality since then. And I mean that I mean like a lack of confidence. Like
Yeah.
I'm assuming like they're taking all that into good regard. And I didn't actually finish Van Gogh's event because I didn't have the time to.
Yeah, me
Mentioned, you know,
neither, actually. I still haven't finished it.
I don't want to put another person in limbo though.
Uh,
I'm sorry, Van Gogh, but you got to go in limbo.
wait. Van Gogh and wait, no, I'm thinking of Michelangelo. Never mind. Actually, I
Yeah, we can't
can
do any
give her.
research on her.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we can give her the past.
yeah.
She's been through enough.
Now her though.
I don't actually. I love this design so much. It's amazing.
Uh,
But I don't actually know anything about this character
yeah,
because
me neither.
I haven't been in the Amino. Sorry, I haven't been in the Discord server long enough, like the way I'm in Amino, so I haven't read up on any of Hunter's lore dumps.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the news servants. They're like,
I mean, I feel a little
yes,
bad
Lash?
because this is like, kind of on our fault, but
Yeah.
also,
I think she's a princess.
oh,
I
I
believe
thought
she
that
is a princess.
no, that's the saber one. This one is
Oh,
the
right.
symbol of a city. Yeah,
Hmm.
she's a symbol
Hmm.
of a city.
Okay. Hmm.
I still
I
like
want to give
feel.
her a pass just out of pity.
Yeah,
Because I feel bad. I feel bad. Like, I'm sorry, girl. I don't know you.
let's go with that. That's great,
Okay.
actually.
Okay. And now comes the funny part where I just now comes the funny part. I'm just gonna grab a little screenshot of the other two Valkyrie and Lion King and put it in the Discord as we just talk about this.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, let's see. F O Lion. How long till I get the at Lion King? Let's see. Oh, I actually got her immediately. I'm gonna cheat. I need to watch the F Go anime badly. I'm not. I want to talk done, and I wanted to do it in order. Even if Camelot was the one I was actually excited for, because I do like Camelot the most still. Here we go. But Babylon's really good.
Yeah. Hunter
But
wasn't kidding when she
Lordonia.
said it was like an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah. Okay, so oh, why am I here? Okay, so here's Lion King. I don't know if that will fit, but we can shrink it down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's Lion King. Okay, so I guess we'll I can search and I guess we'll just talk about Lion King the whole.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the first villain, no, the second villain to generally make Ritsukia angry. But like the first one where we feel like in full, because like during London he was just confused, like what was going on here with the Solomon thing.
Yep.
Like Lion King was like the first one to get under his skin. And
Mhm.
technically, she's not Arturia. She's a spear. But
The
again, she's a
goddess
goddess.
room will mean it. I'm tempted to just put her in no, but um,
And also, me and Hunter talked about a while. We did
mm,
not like Lion King for a while. It
mhm.
wasn't until the summer Lion King showed up where she kind of redeemed herself in a because she was a lot more laid back,
Yeah. I still
back
remembered
and
how
a bit
much
more
you guys
supportive.
hated her.
It was insane. Like, and like not just her, but like the Camelot version of the Round Table.
Yeah.
Tristan and Mordred were unfortunately mind controlled, but
Well,
they were still pretty.
well, Mordred is a case of like, please notice me, father, almost like just pushed to the
Yeah,
extreme. I feel like,
yeah.
and I
Like that was
felt,
like if
yeah.
you don't like if you like if that's your introduction to Mordred, somehow, somehow. Oh wait, right, the movie. If you watch the movie first, maybe, and then you watched and like that was how you saw Mordred. You see like her being this terrible, like
Mhm.
killing people at the civilians and people that can't even defend themselves. I blame you. Gonna take a while to explain. Like that's not how Mordred normally acts.
Yeah.
Like that's not the real Mordred.
Yeah.
And again, yes, she's being mind controlled, but it still, much like Tristan, like anyone monster. Same for Tristan. Also
Mm.
mind controlled. Okay, got the Valkyries and the I got the Valkyries and what's her name? And Lion King done. So let's get back to this. But
All right.
yeah, I'm willing. Hmm. I want to say no if we're just going based off of the original Lion King, but the summer event,
I
like,
mean, this isn't the ruler class thing. This isn't the
yeah,
ruler.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. So yeah, I guess we put Lion King in no
Mm-hmm.
then.
Give me a second. I'm just
No,
gonna.
wait.
Oh, oh, oh. I'm listening.
Can't, but will anyways.
Oh
Famous
yeah,
Lion
yeah,
King.
yeah, yeah.
Mean Girls lives on.
I'm
Okay.
so glad we. I'm so glad we added the Mean Girls thing.
You said it, and then I immediately thought of it. No, add Mean Girls. This is perfect. Okay.
Now
Okay.
these two.
Yeah, again, like, it's hard to tell their sexual orientation when you go into the prospect that, unfortunately, because Ritsukia is a self-insert like Hanako, we don't have a definitive
Yeah.
take. And unless you just want to say anyone who's attracted to Ritsukia
Attracted to both.
is yeah, is attracted to both, and that doesn't really work for
Yeah.
a few cases like a lot of the male servants. So
Mm-hmm.
it's so it gets a little complicated. But Hilder, I do want to say yes. I'd see her saying it, and I want to give her the pass too.
Yeah, she
Uh,
would.
her sisters, on the other hand, I don't see
Yeah,
them like them. They're just either too nice or they just view it as too vulgar
yeah.
of a word.
And can see it too.
Okay, I think that's everyone. Has there
Up to
it feels
February.
like yeah, it feels like there should be more Lancers, honestly, and it's mostly
Yeah,
because I'm thinking of bronze ones, but I guess they just don't have that many.
yeah. We have two here, I think. Yeah, Marianne and Benkei.
Okay, okay, so yeah, I'm liking this list. It's pretty saucy.
Yeah,
Okay, no,
it's pretty solid.
yeah,
I'm gonna take a
it's a good list.
screenshot. How do I take a screenshot?
I like that I went into this thinking, no seems a little mean, and then I realized because despite my goat being in there, the meanest one was definitely the last edition of Unfortunately Yes. Like, we just don't like this character. Like it started off as it started off as we're not comfortable, like we like this character, but if he's left to his own devices, he'll get in trouble. L2, L2, you make me uncomfortable, but I'm going to put you in here. 2, I hate you so much, but you deserve to say it, unfortunately.
Literally, unfortunately, yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm happy with this list.
Yeah. I'm scared of Caster. Because understandably the tangents were fun. And
Yeah.
I don't regret them. But now I'm scared, like, we both like Sig. We're gonna go off on Sig so much.
Yeah.
It's my mommy. Especially
I want protection.
I like Sig in a perfect like he's not my favorite, but like I like him. I just think people are too harsh to him. Grand Order Sig, like I love this character. He's great.
Yeah.
And now I'm so excited to do that family tree.
Oh
It's
yeah.
gonna be so good.
We have to schedule it someday. Like maybe after June. Because this is kind of a Pride Month special, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And especially because like when I was talking when BB was still on the amino and I was talking combo guys, so like and SJ too, I was like, you know, the Emiya family tree gets real crazy when you bring in the multiverse. And so like, yeah, and he was like, why would we bring in the multiverse? Because it brought in the multiverse because Ilya said it.
Yeah.
It finally hit her. Or like her connection with Shiro. So now we have to. And that
like
means
just
I can include Karen.
yeah. And like just Emiya in general. Archer Emiya. He's technically from an alternate timeline. Right?
Yeah, it's so funny. Like the sequel to Stay Night, Hollow, it's like it combines all the routes. So that's alone tells me like Archer and Stay Night world alone tells me you are completely fine with including other worlds and timelines for this family tree. It's gonna be so funny. I just because there's a game out there where Shiro adopts Karen. That means Kotomine and his family are part of the Emiya family tree.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
This is gonna be amazing.
Wait. Is it in Capsule Servant? Doesn't Shiro call Hakuno sister?
I don't remember.
I saw something on Twitter.
Like I haven't played Capsule Servant. I just know that one fact that he adopts Karen, and it's not canon. It's this is a fan thing.
Yeah.
But so many people are married to the idea that I'm gonna say her name wrong, and I've been saying it for years. I'm.
Don't worry, just say it.
The prototype. Akayo.
Oh, Ayako.
From Prototype. Yeah, Ayako. So Ayako. So many people are married to the idea that Ayako is Shiro's other half, even though they technically aren't. Like, because Arthur is, you know, he's Arturia from another world. There's a multiverse there. That's where Prototype really comes from. So, and it just came out of nowhere. Like, I was thinking of, as I remember a fanfic I'm never going to finish called Chains of Fate. And I'm seeing other people are drawing it too. It's like, Shiro, you're my other half. And I'm just seeing things like these Kingdom Hearts-esque drawings of Shiro and Ayako, realizing that they're the same person. And like,
oh my goodness.
I was like, bro, I love this. I love this so much.
I mean, on a narrative level, kind of, but on a canonical level, nah, you know, you know.
Yeah. I could see them doing it if Natsu ever gave them the okay, because it seems that the reason he doesn't want to do more of Prototype is just because he's embarrassed of his own work, of his old stuff.
Mood.
Because
Mood.
I relate so hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was fun.
Yeah. Next up is
And
gonna
who knows?
be Ryder, which
Oh
Maeve.
no.
At least
Maeve, Iskandar.
Captain Drake.
Why am I calling him Why am I calling him Scan? No, I'm going to call him Alexander the Great, and you people are going to like it. I don't care.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a very top heavy list.
Top heavy.
Yeah. In more ways than one.
Yeah, okay, so
Hmm.
favorite ones to talk about that were surprisingly engaging and eye-opening was I guess the get a pass list. It went from really funny with Taiga
Yeah.
to just they like from Lancer from Fairy Lancelot to the end. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, but because like this person did this, this, and this, I think they get a pass.
Yeah.
No, wait, we said someone was an ally.
But
Fairy.
that's written art.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, Mean Girls was definitely the funniest one.
Yeah. I'm so glad that happened. That happened.
Yeah, me too.
Hmm.
Okay, and yeah, that's it. We could include more that aren't in Grand Order, but we're just gonna be here all day.
Yeah,
Grand
and
Order itself is already very long.
yeah, and like we already struggle with extra and extella characters, so I feel like the limbo list is gonna get a a lot longer if we include other games.
Yeah, and I can't tell you what Vlad's actual love life is if we include
Yeah.
the one from Fate Apocrypha. So he's
Yeah.
probably just gonna go in limbo too. So for the
No,
sake of
no,
the
no,
limbo
no.
list,
For
limbo needs a break.
for Vlad from Apocrypha, I think he would go Ken McWon't.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, for the sake of the limbo list, we're just gonna have to call it here. Who knows? Maybe the others will be longer.
Yeah. But just
Oh, Ryder.
just um just a heads up, when we get to the alter ego or just extra class in general thing, I'm putting Ashia Doman in both. If they can't say it, no one can, and also Limbo because his name is Limbo, and I need to do that.
Oh, I hate him so much, but I'll let
Yeah.
you have it. I'll let you have
Yeah.
it.
Man, that was fun.
Berserker's gonna be funny.
Ooh, yeah.
Because
Ooh.
like every now and then I look at Granor and think like, wow, a lot of these berserkers get to talk. Sure, do get to talk lately.
Yeah.
uh,
Man, how would we
Hercules.
tackle Spartacus? I just realized.
Oh no. Oh no. Not Spartacus.
Spartacus!
Spartacus.
I keep thinking of the Apocrypha Abridged series. Have you seen that one?
Spartacus. Yeah, like uh, I might pick your. This might be a fun thing if you ever want to do like more Fate stuff. And I can understand if you don't want to, because it goes unfortunately into the power scaling territory. But for a
Oh.
while I was thinking like, what, like, how would Blank's servant or master do if they were in like this series or this series? I think it's a fun discussion that unfortunately, due to the nature of the fandom, gets brushed off quite a bit. Like, I think you gotta do a lot of mental gymnastics, but I think there is a argument for Sig being the master of Chaldea. You just
Ooh.
gotta do a lot to make his situation happen. Because
Yeah.
thankfully, Siegfried is actually there. He's
Hmm.
just in France. So Sig has to somehow survive the prologue to get to the actual first singularity, and that's the problem.
Maybe like the original master died and passed the torch on to him? Maybe?
Yeah, and like, yeah, yeah, like I actually think the idea of it can work for like Smash was a demi servant that didn't work until the story actually happened. So I think yeah, they could try making a homunculus servant.
Wait. But instead of C being the master, maybe C can take the place of Mash?
I would do that, but like I really like the idea that Mash and Sig have this special type of relationship where like Mash was supposed to be, the demi servant, but she didn't. But she was viewed as a failure, and Sig was supposed to be a homunculus that turned into master, but they couldn't get it to work, so he was also viewed as a failure. So like they relate to each other in a sense. Like I like
Yeah.
this idea. Like every now and then they let her out of her room and she goes to talk to him for a bit
Yeah.
before like Ramon has to drag her back to her room. It as you can't tell, viewers, I like Fate because I love the master servant relationships more than anything else. The story and the fights are great too. Don't get me wrong, but like it's these human relationship and some interactions I just eat up. I love it so much. As much as I love Apocrypha, that's like my one downside. We lose like half of those master servant relationships
Yeah.
because Shiro had to be Shiro.
Yep. But at least we
It's
get
crazy how
Shishiko.
wacky he is.
Yeah. At least
Oh
we
yeah.
got Shishiko and Mordred. That was peak.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
Yeah. It's funny how weird and wacky Amakusa is in Grand Order.
Oh yeah.
You would never guess he was the main villain.
Yeah.
Like everyone wants to say like, like everyone he keeps going, ooh, I'm gonna steal Holy Grail now, and everyone's so fast to stop him. Like, stop it.
They are they're just so tired of his shenanigans. Oh crap, it's almost it's almost midnight already. Oh, but I don't want this to end.
Get some sleep.
Yeah. I have work tomorrow.
There's always next time.
Yeah.
Not the work.
It's fun work at least.
I'm gonna let you go, man.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See you in a while.
And I got a
Oh.
See ya. I got a Miku to record desperately.
Ooh, yeah. Please send me a link for that.
Sonic is finally crossing. Oh well, Sonic's finally crossed over Hatsune Miku, and I am so happy.
Yeah.
For this since I was in middle school. I was so happy.
That is so cool.
Yeah, like I waited 13 years for Miku to meet her brother. I don't know who's older, but it's finally happened. I'm so happy.
Yeah. I can't wait to see. Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Bye bye. See ya. Bye. That was fun. I enjoyed it a lot. We've been friends for so long. It's it's nice to finally have him on. Anyways, thank you for coming, and hopefully we'll see each other. Hopefully we'll see each other in the future. Goodbye.